was fantastic. Something USA. Anyway, I am off to catch a wave, so I will leave you with your laboratory with that. Ciao, everybody. Have fun. I will.
Eek, bloody eek. Complete lunatic, that guy. All day, Beach Boy, he's going, I'm surfing USA. I said, look, you can't go surfing with an ironing board. He said, but the waves I want to catch, yes you can. I said, what the fuck? He said, yes. Anyway, I suppose I better show you something, okay? So, let's have a quick look at this lot. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. You can see some bubbles moving up there. Okay. Those bubbles are the hydrogen that is now being formed from the electrolysis. I'll show you the full setup in a minute and how to set this thing up. Just simple, basic household experiment. Good to try. Bit of fun. Okay, you can see that there is some hydrogen now forming here. Okay, the water's moved down, therefore this is being replaced with hydrogen. It's about 10 minutes. I'm using a 9-volt supply at the moment, so it's quite slow, and it's a very basic setup. There are more efficient ways considering the surface area that you actually use. Okay, so no more bubbling. You can see, wait a minute, okay, got the laser on there, you can see that. Okay, the water's there, this one's still full of water. This one's full of gas. So let's have a look at what we've actually got here. Just 1 second. Very little gas. Okay, well it went pop anyway. I just forgot the camera angle after leaving it for an hour and a half to fill up with gas, which wasn't that much, but there again, considering how simple the process was, I was using a 9-volt rechargeable battery. I just put the anodes, the anode and the cathode in there. Okay, positive, negative. The hydrogen should form around the negative, though you get some oxygen in there, it seems, and I don't know where the oxygen actually went, maybe back in the water a long time ago since I did this. But good fun, okay? A little home experimentation. I'll try and show you that again, okay? See what you've got. Well, can't really see. Okay. The water actually changed color, but I think that's something to do with the erosion of one of the elements I was using. Plastic bowl, and there are 2 of these. The other one's here, which captured the hydrogen. It's got some fluff on it. Completely disorganized. Mad scientist mode. Okay, just gonna move this bowl, and I'll be right back to talk about a couple other things. Okay, this is the one that works. If you look inside, you can see there are components in here. This one, no components. They didn't even connect the wires here, very lousy job. What they did was they put a couple of batteries in there that worked, so anyone who came along to buy the thing would say, oh, it works, and then find that the batteries would run down, and they'd be doing particular gesticulations with their hands for no good reason at all. Here you should have a couple of diodes in the rectifying circuit to convert towards a charger anyway. Very flimsy, very cheap. They missed the wires here. Okay, they put very few windings there, so we're not going to get a lot of power. And also here, here you have the this should be a magnet. It's not. On one of the other torches you can see definitely there's a magnet. Okay, check for the components. Anyway, to anyone who's forgotten the physics lesson and they're a little confused how this works, if you have a magnet, I have a nice set of snapper magnets here. In fact, could even go even longer. I will do. Okay, the come here, bugger. Okay, the magnets go in, and as they cross the coil, they change. They cause an effect on the electromagnetic field, which is converted into a movement of electrons. Can we see the meter? You can just about see the meter. Remind this upside down. Okay. Okay, this is just the movement. Okay. Basic principle, not very useful this, but you could work with that in various experiments. I'm actually knocking together what's going to be something very similar to the Archimedes screw. It's nothing new, everybody. So the Germans have had this for a while. Basically, using a few blades, I'm going to put around a spindle, and then using something like this around a tube with the Archimedes screw device inside, fixed inside, with a magnet which will be here, which will rotate and create an electromagnetic field. Okay, therefore generating current every time water passes through that tube. Doing some other interesting things with magnets, but I'll just very quickly show you. Okay, here is a small solar powered light, so solar panel there. There's another version which I've taken apart so you can see. Okay, light, battery that's recharged, solar panel there. Maybe I'll show some other stuff with this later. At the moment this is a very quick video. Here's another thing that I'm working on at the moment, and that will come up in another video. I will talk about this. This is more experimental than anything else. My results are still quite low on this, but they get better. But it's to prove a point and to make a very interesting point. In a future video I will show a little bit more concerning certain things. I'm sure I've gone a little crazy at the moment. Come here. I'm playing with this. Okay, just crazy ideas that are going through. This will have a series of magnets, okay, in moon shapes around. I've got this from a Dutch guy. It's an interesting experiment. I've got all the magnets here, something to do. That's what I'm really trying to get at here, the importance of maybe experimentation as a hobby. But certainly that Archimedes screw, playing with solar panels, building stuff yourself, that it's not going to be so difficult. You can experiment, and who knows, your hobby may lead you somewhere. Certainly as an interest in a developing market, and will be a big money spinner in the future if you can get in there, if you're interested in money. It will also be a step towards making a more realistic economy. That's another thing I'm going to talk about in another video, is the absurd economy which we actually have. But my advice is, if you can, get into a little bit of this microgeneration.
Okay, look at it. Go back and look at that video I made with, you'll see it with the face of Albert Einstein sticking his tongue out equals mc squared. Think about it. That could be quite useful to you if you can exploit that, using the word exploit. But that exploitation will be a step towards a better world as well. Making our energy use and our energy production much more efficient will resolve a lot of problems. Okay, until the next one in the laboratory with the lab rat.